Question number 6. The average of 5 different counting numbers is 20. What's the highest possible value that one of the numbers can have? So since there's 5 different numbers and the average is 20, that means that the sum here is 100. Now, which of the choices you think we can eliminate? A, right? Because for that to be 20, there should be 5 set of numbers that are 20. And here it says 5 different numbers, so it can never be A. Now, the next strategy that you could use is, since it's asking for the highest value, that we need to try out the biggest number, 90. So if the biggest number is 90, we should be able to get a sum of 4 numbers that is 10. That way they add up to 100. So we need 4 numbers. When you add them up together with 90, it should be 100. Can you think of 4 numbers that will add up to 10? What are they? Yes, it's possible. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 90 is equal to 100. So the answer here is letter D, 90. Question number 7. 3 brothers inherited a cash amount of 62,000, and they divided it among themselves in the ratio of 5 to 4 to 1. How much more is the largest share than the smallest share? So here, we know that the amount is 62,000. And this money is not equally divided among 3 brothers. Instead, the ratio is 5 to 4 to 1. So this type of problem, we need to find out first how much is one share. And to do that, since the ratio is 5 to 4 to 1, we need to add 5 plus 4 plus 1. That means that will be 10. So we will divide first 62,000 by 10 to calculate how much is one share. So 62,000 divided by 10, you can simply take out one of the zeros. So that is 6,200, which means this is the value for one share. And that's going to be the smallest share. Now, for the largest share is 5 shares because you have 5 to 4 to 1. This means we need to multiply 6,200 by 5. And that will give us 31,000. And we will subtract the smallest share because it's asking how much more is the largest share, 31,000, than the smallest share, 6,200. So subtracting these 2 numbers, we have 0. We have 0. 2 subtract from 10, that's 8. That is now 30 minus 6, that's 24. So that means the difference will be 24,800. And also, even before solving this problem, can you think of the choices that we can eliminate right away? Letter A, right? It can't be letter A because the amount is only 62,000. Is it possible to get a difference of 75,000? Can't be, right? So the answer for this question number 7 is letter C, 24,800. Question number 8. What is the missing terms in the series 5, 20, 80, and so on? So in dealing with this type of question, you need to look for patterns. Let's take a look at the first and second term. 5 becomes 20. 20 becomes 80. What do you think is the pattern? Multiplying by 4, right? Because 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 4 is 80. And if you continue the pattern, 80 times 4 will give you 320. And if you look at the choices, choice D is the only one with 320 as the next term. So that means that should be the answer. And if you still want to check, continuing the process, 320 times 4 gives you 1280 times 4 again to get the next term, 1280 times 4. We're expecting to get 5120. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 8 is 32. Carry 3. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 3 is 11. Carry 1. So 4 times 1 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. So yes, it's 5120. So the answer here is letter D. Question number 9. At what rate per annum should 2,400 be invested so that it will earn an interest of 800 pesos in 8 years? So for this question, you really need to memorize this formula to calculate for the interest. And interest is equal to principal times the rate times the time. So in this problem, the interest is $800, so we plug in 800. The principal is the amount of money you invested, or the initial money. In this case, it's the 2,400. So 2,400 times the rate, which we don't know, that's what we're trying to solve. And the time here is 8 years, so we need to put times 8. In solving complex problem like this, you could divide first both sides by 8, because when you divide 800 by 8, 8 divided by 8 is 1, so you have 100. 8 and 8 will cancel out. Then you have 2,400 times R. Doing the inverse operation, we need to divide both sides by 2,400. And this means that we can cancel out the zeros. So that is 1 over 24. Can you estimate the percentage or the decimal equivalent of 1 over 24? If it's 1 over 25, that will be 4% because 25 can go to 104 times. So that means our answer here should be really close to 4%. And the option that goes with 4% is letter C. Now let's verify if we get that 4% when dividing 1 by 24. So 1 is the inside or the dividend and 24 is the divisor. So we need to add zeros. 24 can go into 10, 0 times. 24 can go into 100, 4 times. That's 96. And that is subtracting to get a 4, bring down 0. We know that's going to be more than 4%. So you don't have to continue. And the answer is going to be 4.17%. Question number 10. The area of a rectangle is x squared plus 2x minus 8. If its length is x plus 4, what is its width? Can you still recall the formula to calculate for the area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is equal to length times the width. So in this problem, the length is given and it is x plus 4. We need to multiply it by the width to get that x squared plus 2x minus 8. Now, you can do process of elimination here. What do you need to multiply with 4 to get negative 8? It should be a negative number, right? And there's only one choice that has a negative. It is letter B, x minus 2. So we are expecting that the answer here will be x minus 2. And let's verify that using distributive property. So when you do distributive property, you need to do x times x, that is x squared. X times minus 2 or negative 2, that's negative 2x. Now we will distribute 4. 4 times x, we have 4x. And we have 4 times negative 2, that is negative 8. Now we can combine like terms. Negative 2x plus 4x is 2x. So we have x squared plus 2x minus 8. And indeed, this is the area of this rectangle. So the answer for question number 10 is letter B. Thank you for watching. and please consider subscribing to my channel at Celzo Academy.